Welcome back YouTube, we have Ahmed again from In-Depth Tech Reviews, and in today's video I will review the BenQ MOBIUZ EX3210R gaming monitor. In this video I will show you the design, hardware specs, software features, built-in speakers audio quality, the pricing and more to help you make a thoughtful purchase decision. So without further ado, let's jump in. Starting with the design, the first thing that grabbed my attention after setting up this monitor is how it looks. I do like the orange accent color of the base and its unique design, with the front legs shifted towards the top to give you this nice looking gap between the surface and the monitor base. In addition to 4 X-shaped LED lights on the back with 9 different colors to choose from and 6 different lighting effects. It has 1000R curved panel, which is the standard in most curved monitors, with a 16:9 aspect ratio, so there is nothing special here. Overall, I like the design as it doesn't look very gimmicky like other gaming monitors, plus the material used is very solid and premium. And now it's time for today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by cdkeyoffers.com. It's an online digital store that sells original Windows 10 and Office keys in a very discounted price. Not only this, but you can use my special promo code ID20 to get extra 20% discount. As you see, you can get yourself a Windows 10 OEM key for $15.55, which is insanely cheap. Please check the links in the description below, and now let's get back to the review. Now let's talk about the hardware specs of the MOBIUZ EX3210R. It has a 32-inch VA LED panel with 2560 by 1440 resolution, anti-glare coating, and a refresh rate of 165 Hz with FreeSync Premium Pro support and 1 millisecond MPRT, which is very smooth. It supports P3 color gamut with 90% color accuracy, which is lower than IPS panels that can reach up to 95% or more. It's HDR10 compatible with a peak brightness of 400 nits for HDR content and 300 nits only for SDR, and the contrast ratio is 2500:1. On the front, it has an ambient light sensor to automatically adjust the brightness and the color temperature to give you the best viewing experience, and an IR receiver for the remote control that I will show you later. Beside the hardware specs, you will also get some exclusive BenQ features that will enhance your visual experience, like the HDRi. It has 3 different modes to choose from. The first one is called Game HDRi, that gives a brighter image and more vivid colors when it's turned on, as shown now in this side-by-side comparison. But what really stands out in this monitor is the light tuner feature, which will allow you to brighten the dark areas without overexposing the highlights, with 20 different levels to choose from, which will help you a lot in dark scenes. There are 2 other modes for watching videos. They are Cinema HDR and Display HDR, that you can see how they look side by side. There isn't that much of a difference between the two, but the Display HDR has a slightly warmer colors. You will also get non-HDRi color modes like e-paper, which will display everything in black and white to mimic e-readers like Amazon Kindle, for example. Another one called M-Book, which is meant to be used with MacBooks. It will simply try to color match your MacBook screen colors to minimize the visual differences between the 2 screens when used as a secondary monitor. And if you're not playing games or watching videos, I recommend using a mode called sRGB, as I see it the most color accurate for desktop usage. There are 3 more color modes in addition to custom that you can set yourself for more flexibility. The monitor also supports EyeCare technology. This feature uses the built-in light sensor to adjust the color temperature and the brightness based on the lights around you. Plus, you can manually adjust the blue light filter to minimize eye strain with 20 different levels to choose from. While I found this monitor to be great for gaming due to its high refresh rate, vivid colors, and low latency, but there are some important shortcomings that you need to consider before purchasing. First, the viewing angles of these monitors are not great, which is expected from a VA panel. The colors will become noticeably washed out at 45 degrees, as shown now on the screen. Also, this panel is not good enough for comfortable reading experience, as the text doesn't look that sharp due to its low pixel density, which is only 92 pixels per inch. The color accuracy is not one of the strengths of this monitor either. I tried to use it to edit this video, but the colors were far from accurate, so it's not a great option for video or photo editing. Overall, if you want a multi-purpose monitor for work and gaming, it's better to consider an IPS panel with high refresh rate instead. However, if gaming is the only thing you are looking for, the EX3210R has all what you need for great gaming experience, from smooth animations to almost no motion blurriness and a light tuner for dark scenes. Now let's talk about the built-in speakers. It has 2 front speakers, 2 watts each, and a 5-watt subwoofer on the back. The whole audio system is made by Trevolo, and from my experience with BenQ monitors, their built-in speakers are much better compared to other monitors, so let's take a listen. As you heard, it's loud and the bass is surprisingly strong for built-in speakers. You also get 5 different EQ presets to choose from based on your content. The only downside for me is the lack of a flat preset or manual EQ, but overall the sound quality won't let you down. Now let's talk about how convenient the MOBIUZ EX3210R is. I will start with the good things. It has adjustable height with 10 cm range, it supports left and right swiveling with a range of 15 degrees on each side, and finally you can tilt it up and down between -5 to 15 degrees. On the back it has a plastic cover that hides all the ports and cables to give you a cleaner look, which is a nice touch. Behind this cover there are 2 HDMI ports, 1 display port, a 3.5mm headphone jack, a USB Type-B port which is required to power up the other 2 USB ports. By this you will be able to connect your accessories directly to the monitor, and by the way the USB Type-B cable is already included in the box. Also, BenQ includes the HDMI and DisplayPort cables, so you don't need to buy anything extra. It also supports VESA mount, and finally it comes with a remote control for easier access to the menus and settings, which is very convenient. Now let's talk about the missing features. First, it doesn't support portrait orientation, it can only be used in landscape mode. It's missing the USB Type-C connection, so you will need an extra adapter to directly connect your MacBook or mobile phone if needed. And finally, it has a big power brick instead of using a built-in power supply inside the monitor like other BenQ models I reviewed before. Now let's talk about the price. It's available on BenQ.com for $699, which is slightly overpriced in my opinion. Comparing it to other models from Gigabyte and Asus that share the same specs, there is a $270 and $150 price difference respectively. Yes, the EX3210R has great built-in speakers, premium build quality and unique design that others don't have, but this doesn't justify the price difference. So I hope BenQ will offer a more competitive price in the future. So that's pretty much it for today. That was my review for the BenQ MOBIUZ EX3210R gaming monitor. So please let me know in the comments what do you think. So I hope you like my video, and if you do, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching.